The United States Coast Guard carried out a dramatic series of operations in the Pacific that resulted in the burning and sinking of a suspected drug boat, alongside the apprehension of 7 individuals allegedly involved in drug smuggling. The Department of Homeland Security released video footage that captured the fiery aftermath, showing the vessel engulfed in flames before disappearing beneath the water. This mission was part of Operation Pacific Viper, a large-scale effort targeting transnational criminal organizations that use maritime routes to move massive quantities of illicit substances into the United States. On that particular night, the Coast Guard successfully executed 3 interdictions, seizing nearly 13,000 pounds of cocaine, a haul with an estimated street value running into hundreds of millions of dollars. The strategy to burn and sink the boat was not only symbolic but also tactical. Smuggling vessels are often designed to be fast and lightweight, making them difficult to tow or transport back to shore. By destroying them at sea, authorities prevent the possibility of the boats being recovered and reused by other criminal groups. The captured smugglers were taken into custody, with investigations ongoing to establish their ties to larger networks that span across South and Central America, where much of the cocaine trade originates. These kinds of seizures demonstrate the United States' continued commitment to disrupting the supply chain at its maritime choke points, striking at the very heart of drug trafficking routes. Operation Pacific Viper highlights the complexity and intensity of modern anti-smuggling missions. The Pacific Ocean is a vast highway for narcotics traffickers who rely on semi-submersibles, fishing boats, and high-speed, go-fast crafts to ferry cocaine northward. The Coast Guard, often in cooperation with international partners, deploys advanced surveillance, reconnaissance aircraft, and fast-response cutters to spot and intercept these vessels. The recent interdictions underscore how smugglers frequently attempt to overwhelm patrols by moving multiple loads simultaneously, hoping that at least some will evade capture. However, the coordinated response in this case prevented such a strategy from succeeding. For the Coast Guard, these high-stakes encounters are both dangerous and essential. Crews must often approach moving vessels at night, sometimes facing resistance or risky maneuvers by smugglers trying to escape. Once intercepted, evidence gathering, arrests, and contraband seizure are carried out under strict legal frameworks to ensure prosecutions hold up in court. The sinking of the boat also sends a psychological message to drug cartels. Their expensive assets will not only be seized but permanently removed from circulation. Beyond the immediate bust, the operation has broader implications for U.S. and international security. Cutting off supply at sea reduces the volume of cocaine that eventually reaches North America's streets, potentially limiting the violence, addiction, and organized crime that accompanies the drug trade. It also strengthens ties between agencies like the Coast Guard, DHS, and regional partners who all share an interest in curbing transnational smuggling. The dramatic video of the burning vessel now stands as both evidence and a public symbol of the government's resolve to combat narcotics trafficking through decisive, coordinated action on the high seas.